What's going on, guys? Talk a lot here, aka Marty. Welcome to Smackdown pre-stream. Smackdown goes to air in 45 minutes. We're going to cover a match that's featured on Smackdown in Puerto Rico. It's a preview and the Smackdown before Backlash. And it's the pay-per-view after WrestleMania. You'd probably want to see that as a sequel to WrestleMania. They've been doing this for the last 2 years. I'd like to say 3 years. I think it's 2 years. And essentially, I'm excited because I got the weekend off, so I'm going to be able to catch Backlash as well.
Stream element spot running emoji robot.
And essentially, that basically means that you can put your commands in apostrophe social, apostrophe Discord, apostrophe donate. Now, we just set up some social media. We are in week 7. We're chasing 50 subscribers. We're up to 30. We're doing really well in week 7. And you can also donate to support the stream. We just bought ourselves a brand new green screen with the proceeds. So keep supporting your small local live streamers, guys, and join us from day one. And we'd love to have you with us. You can also talk to me on this chat through live TTS. So yep, there's Discord as well. So essentially, all you need to do is put the command in the chat, apostrophe Discord, apostrophe donate, apostrophe social. Welcome to the stream, guys. The match that we'll be featuring is a match that's going to be on in 45 minutes. It'll be the main event, I believe. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Damian Cross. And one of them has fallen out of favor with head of creative Triple H. I'll leave that to you and we'll discuss that further. Let's get straight into the match. Hope you're having a great Saturday. It's currently Saturday morning here in Australia. Currently 9:18 a.m. and I believe it's 7:18 in New York, 4:18 in Los Angeles. Let's get it set up. We'll also be doing a watch along. It's a part 1 of 2. Essentially, I'm going to be doing my very first watch along with Smackdown, and I'll be live streaming that also on YouTube straight after this stream. And we'll also be doing a watch along with the Backlash, watching Backlash. So you'll be able to leave your comments and chat along the way. We're trying to build a community here on Discord. We're trying to build, a good social gathering, good banter, and it's only it'll be week 1 for that, but week 7 I'm trying to get that goal of 50 subscribers. Join us on our journey, folks. I'm just a passionate WWE fan. I've been a passionate WWE fan since 8 years old. So pretty much that makes me kind of old. My first WWE experience was going to the video shop. Yes, that's right, the video shop, Video 2000, and getting out Royal Rumble 1992. It had like a comic book kind of style cover, and it was pretty much iconic. It was the one that Ric Flair won from spot number 3, and he had that incredible promo that after he won the WWE Championship, the undisputed WWE Championship at the time, because it was vacant. And he essentially made that with a tear in my eye promo. And that's still being repeated now to this day, even in UFC. And it brings a lot of people back to that moment on YouTube. I've seen many, many comments going back saying, did anyone watch UFC? Is that why we're here? We're watching this right now. So Ric Flair still leaving an impression on our youth and our current talent in the UFC, and he's very much a commodity for wrestling in general. Very understated comment, that. Big things are prepped up for Shinsuke Nakamura. Essentially, he is going to be the #1 contender for the WWE Universal Undisputed Championship. And he will be taking on Roman Reigns, who had an epic match. And I don't care what anyone says. I had my money on Roman Reigns. I knew they weren't going to break his run until after the 1,000 days. And a lot of people are saying that Cody was robbed. Well, there's a lot of marks out there, but essentially, if you followed the long game, you would have known that Roman was always going to win that. There was no sense in him losing the title, even if they break up the bloodline. There's still many stories to be told with the bloodline. I think Jey Uso is going to be a really good singles competitor, but they really need to write it correctly. And in regards to the tag team scene, it's going to be freshened up with the new Undisputed Tag Team Champions. That is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who's had a great run, and Triple H had a bit of a conundrum what to do with him. Essentially, leading into WrestleMania, they couldn't put the belt on him. They couldn't put the belt on him because Roman's got a great deal, and very limited shows, very limited features, kind of what they were doing with Brock Lesnar, leading into from pretty much from 2012 through to recent times. But since the pandemic came in, since the lockdown, Thunderdome era, it's all but Roman Reigns. And essentially Cody having a bit of time away from the WWE, refining himself, creating the American Nightmare, rebranding himself, having that iconic blonde hair, that Sting-esque kind of, image. A throwback to the 80s, if you will. He has done himself a lot. His stocks are rising. There's still great potential in him. I don't think they've missed the mark. I think the long story is a great thing to do. It rarely happens in wrestling. Vince McMahon tends to really change his mind a lot, but this is the era of Triple H. And essentially, this is really starting to pick up. And look at that, it's gone straight to Roman Reigns. But we're going to go to Damien Cross. Yeah, Damien Cross, I'm not sure what they're going to do with Damien Cross. Will they let his contract run out? Will he go to the Indies? I'm calling him Damien Cross. So I'll go have a look here. Sorry, Damien Cross. Karrion Cross. Karrion Cross. Let's add a manager. Pretty sure it's Scarlett, isn't it? He's been drafted to Smackdown. Shinsuke's been essentially... Let's go to manager. How embarrassing. How embarrassing for Cross that I forgot his name. Karrion Cross. They just need to find a way for him. They need to find a way to get it, a good story arc for him. They need to match him up with a really good opponent. And I reckon he would be really good up against, someone like... Who would he be good with? Who's that guy with the tattoos and the moustache? The tattoos on both arms. He had a running feud with the Miz.
The King of Strong Style has arrived. Yeah, Get ready.
return
We're about to
recently.
see the brutal striking ability of Shinsuke Nakamura on display. Shin is a true international superstar.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
The king of strong style is ready for action.
Discord.
His renowned striking ability, his MMA background. If you come at the king, you best not miss. Especially when the king can hit back.
Social. Donate.
Now we're just testing the bot commands. Just set them up, so this is all a part of starting our journey in the streaming world.
We are about
just put the commands in, see if the bot responds. If not, I can easily put the links in manually. We'll give it some time. If it doesn't respond within about a minute, I'm going to put those in. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them in manually.
There are only two things left for the competition to do tonight. Fall and pray.
To support the stream, URL.
Since the moment he arrived in WWE, Shinsuke Nakamura has doggedly been pursuing success and glory.
Just 1 minute.
URL. Join the community via Discord. URL.
For himself. Nothing wrong
All right,
with that.
awesome.
You know, if I could finish off the cost of
so this is the
friendships or his
matchup
own
that's going to be
reputation.
happening on
We'll see if Nakamura is ready
Smackdown
as ever to do anything
as
to
our
grab
main
the win
event
here tonight. Yeah,
on
too bad they
Smackdown
drew
in
Karrion
Puerto Rico.
Kross as an opponent tonight. This guy's been on a tear since his WWE return.
Kross has made it clear things did not go his way on the first go-round, and he's willing to go to any lengths imaginable to set things right. This is nothing less than a holy mission for Kross, and he fittingly fights like a man possessed.
Oh, man. Roundhouse kick on the mark.
Essentially, Shinsuke's got revenge on his mind. During the draft, Shinsuke got drafted to Raw, and then he got side swiped and attacked by Karrion Kross backstage, setting up a match on SmackDown. It's Shinsuke's finale match on SmackDown. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Oh, he's being distracted by Scarlett.
This is Nakamura treating his opponent like just another stepping stone.
Didn't work effectively though. Oh, good counter.
So
Oh, good block by Karrion.
Kross menacing the competition, playing mind games.
Powerless position to be in right now.
Tossed aside. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
And that was a well-executed attack.
If Karrion Kross wants to come away with a win, he needs to take a methodical approach.
So I'm assuming the role of Shinsuke Nakamura.
One piece at a time. If he rushes...
Oh, here we go, submission move. Not today, Sonny Jim. He's got too much resilience.
To break this submission, and the left hands will
And Shinsuke's got the upper hand with his comeback payback attribute.
Endless knee strikes.
So far, damage only to Karrion Kross's midsection early in this match.
Slam. Nice.
All right, we got some momentum going now.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
Oh, we're going for another corner move.
There's the knee.
eviscerating.
Let's break it up with a strike. And takes him out.
Showed a complete lack of respect.
Oh, another distraction from Scarlett, giving Karrion a bit of a rest. And of course, there's going to be no outside matchup or attack from Shinsuke. He's not in the strong style. Hard hit strikes. No fancy moves from the top rope.
Oh, just turn that around.
He is a legend in the wrestling game in New Japan, taking on Brock Lesnar, defending the belt, the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Lining it up.
He just can't get enough of those corner
Can't find
attacks.
an answer for these attacks.
Kross on the wrong side of every exchange.
Side slam.
Nice.
Nope. Denied his
Saw what was coming.
He's going for the pin. This could
signature move. Let's see if we can get out of this in the first one.
And the count
Yes,
doesn't
not even
begin.
one count.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Hits back against Nakamura. Reversal on top of reversal.
Here we go. Oh, he's going to reverse that. He's going to pretty
Heads out
much
of the ring, but needs
attack
to be
him in front of
mindful of the
Scarlett.
referee's count here. Got flipped upside down there. Nakamura with decimating
Oh,
offense.
tempted to use the
Nakamura
finisher, but I
cannot
won't.
be stopped, gentlemen.
It's right past Scarlett.
He saw that one coming.
Setting it up. And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Now,
Well, this is a warning to
I think
grab
there's
our
going to be a
stuff and
matchup
go.
between these
Keep it
two
in the ring, please.
Payback. I'll have to check the card again. I'm going to do my research before the pay-per-view commences tomorrow.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
We'll be live watching the pre-show.
Great reversal.
It kicks off from 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in Australia.
Back to the ring now. High knee right between the shoulders.
Just keeps getting
Hits to the
distracted.
core, that'll render you
She's going to get
useless.
kicked out if she keeps this up. Oh, behind attack. As you can expect. She's going to play a factor in this match. And now Shinsuke's picking up the damage.
Lining up his prey.
Lining up his finisher. No. Denies him.
More damage here. And this is gonna be it.
Oh.
They kick out at only one.
One.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
Oh, I've got a payback lined up.
Devastating maneuver from Karrion Kross.
Oh, he's going to try again.
For human life. This is what I mean when I
This
say
time I won't be able to get out of this. He's going to hit me. This is going to be a potentially a submission.
Cross jacket submission locked in.
He's got it locked in.
He made a
Whoa,
choice. He may
this
have
is
to tap
worrying.
out. It is locked in way too tight. There is no escape.
I don't think I'll get out of it if he does this to me again. So I'm going to have a strategy to essentially blindside him. Just have endless amounts of attacks. I'm going to go striking all the way, even if he does reversals.
Trying not to fade. Delivers a harsh elbow.
Running knee
That's
lift.
it. Those knees.
Big knockdown.
Focus. Focus. No. I hit square. God damn it. Instead of circle.
Climbing up top. He's got big plans.
Oh, God! An absolutely terrible landing ringside.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far.
Yes.
You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point.
Knee to the head. Now throw me the stairs. Just like it threw me into the steel box or whatever they call it. It's like a tool chest.
Oh boy, to the announce table now.
He's got it. Oh my God, it's hot.
We knew this superstar had a mean streak. We didn't realize that they were downright ruthless.
Let's find out.
Everyone get out of the way. These two, he has got something
reversal.
in his mind.
Cheeky.
Tagged with a punch.
Fight is so close to our announce table.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him on the table. What does he have in mind? We're about to find out.
Oh, look at the knees.
Precision strikes. And his core has been taking a beating.
And you have to wonder if that's affecting his breathing.
Everyone needs to get out of the way of this fight.
This feels so unsafe.
Counters that.
Hooking it up here.
He's not making it easy for me.
Boom! Incredible suplex.
Oh, I hope they back up. They're getting too close for comfort.
Oh, no one's paying attention to you, Saxon. They're too busy beating the tar out of each other.
Now, will this be a clean victory on TV? Or will there be interference?
Into the pay window.
Wow. That is...
Major win. That'll change his career tonight.
That's not good. That's not what I wanted.
Karrion Kross.
That win took everything.
That's not what I was
they had.
expecting. That was
And then
a way quick
As cutting as
count
Nakamura's knee
out.
strikes can be.
And I was
He just
trying
weren't
to
sharp
stick
enough tonight.
up. I was
That's
trying
pretty
the
surprising.
circle for the rope break. Wow. Well, maybe they might make him look strong. Essentially, if we're going to continue the story, Karrion Kross will probably end up going to the dark side and doing a disqualification. Therefore, Karrion Kross will win. If they've got a matchup on Backlash, they're going to finalise their match with Shinsuke Nakamura winning clean, knocking him out with the Kinshasa, and essentially winning the match, making him look strong going into Roman Reigns' feud. So let's see what we can find for the Backlash. You can't win them all, right? You know, it doesn't always go your way. And, you know, that's the best thing about WWE. You can rewrite it. You can say the story continues. And that's exactly how I explained it. Backlash card. Let's have a look. Of course, Cody Rhodes is going to be in the main event against Brock Lesnar. Now, I'm still... This is a prediction for me, right? And you're going to hear this first. Brock Lesnar is going to win. Brock Lesnar is going to win because this is going to be a series of 3. They're going to really draw this out. It's going to be a feud, a rivalry that's going to last probably 3 pay-per-views. I believe that, you know, Brock Lesnar is going to have a strong win. We're going to feel sorry and feel for Cody Rhodes, and essentially Cody Rhodes is going to have to come back and try and get that victory in the second pay-per-view. This will probably conclude in the 3rd pay-per-view. So the second pay-per-view after that will be in Saudi Arabia. Now, Saudi Arabians love Brock Lesnar. It's going to be perfect to have him win again. It'll probably be a gimmick match, you know, either a let's say a Extreme Rules match, maybe essentially a no holds barred match, or a counts. I reckon a no count a counts falls anywhere match. I reckon it'll conclude on the 3rd pay-per-view in Hell in a Cell. That is my prediction, and Cody Rhodes will win that match in Hell in a Cell against Brock Lesnar, making him look even stronger, and therefore they'll have to find a new rival for him. Or, essentially, after that match, after the long rivalry that I predict is going to happen, he's going to turn heel. And that's perfect, because that'll be 3 months down the track. You know, what else do you do with him? You know, you start selling the merchandise for him for the 3 months. We'll see how sales pick up. If, you know, it's doing well, maybe they'll continue his run as a face, but I can see him eventually turning heel. Now, when it comes to the new championship match, the new championship that Triple H has shown on Raw, everyone's saying that the new champion is going to be someone that you can cheer for, you can really get behind. It's not going to be completely the opposite to Roman Reigns. I think those plans are going to be thrown out. I think he's trolling the audience. A lot of people are saying that it's going to be Solo Sikoa. So essentially, Sikoa is going to be the champion, the inaugural champion, unless, fan favorite Seth Rollins is predicted to get it. Now you mentioning Seth Rollins, he had a great feud with Cody Rhodes and set him up, which potentially could have been an ongoing momentum going into the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. They still went with the program. They still went with the essential storyline with Cody Rhodes. But I think, you know, they really sold how he had that pectoral tear. Basically, he's going to have a series of 3 matches, just like he did with Seth Rollins. But in 2023, he will have 2 losses, 1 victory. You got to sell that. You've got a loss against Roman Reigns, not bad. People are, emotionally invested. Stretch it out. 2 losses against Brock Lesnar to get the receipt of the win in Hell in a Cell. Why not do it? Bad Bunny, a favorite in Puerto Rico. He's also hosting the show. Damian Priest is his opponent. Bad Bunny will look good and win that one because he is quite popular in that country and with a lot of Latinos. The Smackdown Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Selena Vega. It's a no-brainer. Rhea Ripley's reign as champion will continue because it's only just gotten started. Matt Riddle, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus the Usos and Solo Sikoa. Matt Riddle is trying to find his place. He is in the WWE and with the universe. They need to get, a good start for him. Why not better than sign him up with the face tag team champions, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This will probably conclude with the Usos being torn apart, either a fight or some sort of bad conclusion, or basically a prelude to the end of their association with the Bloodline, tearing them apart. Will they have a match between Jimmy and Jay? Who knows? Will Jay and Jimmy stay on together? They're both going to be on the same show. They haven't been drafted yet. There's yet to be a show for them, whereas Roman Reigns is going to be on Raw. Solo Sikoa also is going to be on Raw. I think the long run is that Jimmy will be his manager, Jay's manager. The Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. Io Sky is getting a good push from Triple H. They're going to have a great match. It's going to be good to watch, but essentially Bianca Belair will win. The only thing is, I'm thinking maybe Io Sky might win the championship because Bianca Belair has been drafted to Smackdown. And same with Rhea Ripley. However, how are they going to swap championships? How are they going to do this? This is the good thing about having a pay-per-view during a draft. And United States Championship, Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley versus Bronson Reed. This is going to be a good match. They're going to make Bronson Reed look okay. Bobby Lashley is essentially going to be using Bronson Reed as a lackey to assist him. Now, Bronson Reed's a great wrestler. I've seen him. He was at MCW, Melbourne City Wrestling. I might even watch a couple of MCW pay-per-views as it's being broadcast on Fight. I miss Melbourne. I miss going to these shows. He was a great commodity for that promotion, and he's doing really well on the main brand, Raw. But I think his role in this match is to assist Bobby Lashley. But these two will be bumping heads, and Austin Theory will get the win. And I reckon Austin Theory will win by pinning Bronson Reed. Seth Rollins and Omos. This is a match builder for Seth Rollins leading into the WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's going to make him look strong. No point in having him lose to Omos. I thought Omos would win against Brock Lesnar. That was a bit of a blindside there. I think they still should have gone ahead with Omos winning, but it makes sense now that Brock Lesnar beat Omos because they're matching him up with Cody Rhodes. They probably had that in the works leading into WrestleMania. That essentially is the card for Backlash. We're going to leave that for now. It's just a short stream. We also have a featured match on Smackdown where it's got the new faction, or the returning faction of the BC Club. And the BC Club is AJ Styles, one of my favorites, with... let's have a look here. But basically, the tag team. Let's have a look here. I've forgotten their names. Yeah, Luke Gallows and Kyle Anderson. My apologies to those guys. These guys are going to look strong against the Vikings. They're going to beat them, and they're going to. AJ Styles is not going to have anything to do with it. He's going to be ringside. I think there'll be an easy victory. And there's more matches to be announced during the show. Lots of promos, lots of pushing for the Backlash, getting you to watch it. Hope you can watch it as well. Hope you can watch the watch-along. It'll be my first pay-per-view watch-along. and you'll be able to do so by subscribing, and you will get a notification when I go live. You'll be able to comment in the chat. We've got, I'll be able to interact with you guys, and it'll be our first run. It'll be more or less a pilot. We're going to also see how we go with this watch-along on Smackdown as well. It's a 2-hour show. I probably won't do any watch-alongs on Raw, as it's a 3-hour show, and we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe for now. Don't forget to like, and also if you want to support the stream, you can also do so by those links in the chat. And if I'm off the air, you'll be able to find the links in the description of my channel. Thanks again. I'm Talkalot, aka Marty. Have a great evening, morning, or day, wherever you are. It's a fantastic weekend, and we'll be live in about 10 minutes. Thank you very much. Have a good time. See ya. Bye.